Okay, so last time, I did do a recap. Let's see if I remember it. So you were over in Swampland, Bones Swamp, and your goal was to get the blue gem, Aqua Gem, the gem. And
Legend.
you found it. You killed the avatar of Toticus, the big frog. You got the gem, and then the worshiper fella started shapeshifting and started. You guys started throwing things at him. He started throwing things back at you. He was saying, "Give me the gem," and you weren't doing it. So you were still fighting. He was fighting back. Eventually, he revealed that he was Chain. He also appeared to be a fella from Eru's backstory. And lots of fighting. Eventually, I think Zarik goes down. He swipes the gem from Zarik's hands and bloop, teleports away.
With a crazy amount of actions, I might add.
He was action man. It was all like he was great. You know, I hate having these characters with so many things to do, but when there's one of them, he had like bonus actions and he had free actions. He was all right.
Free action can win.
As part of your move, you can do all these things. But so anyway, he bounces away. The party goes back, head held low, and tells Mr. Bones about it. Tell Hope about it. Hope says, "Get it back in 24 hours." And then she tells Mr. Bones, Toticus, to, I don't remember what the word that she used, but she said leave, basically. So he packs up his things. You guys decide to teleport to Rythid, where Hope is. And, oh, you know what? I think I got a Rythid map. Let's see if I can find it. It's going to be my T's.
Why is it in the T's?
Because T for town.
Oh.
This is pre-folders.
Rythid starts with an R. Jehovah starts with an I.
So I'll leave some of you over here. Okay, so you all gather up, grab hands. Toticus gets his bag and stuff, and floop, you port into the closet in Hope's house. Very tight fit in there. As soon as you floop in, you hear voices. Woman voice, man voice. They seem to be arguing. Do you want to open the door?
I want to listen.
Or do you want to snoop?
I want to snoop.
Okay,
but if anyone else moves, it's over. So
I'll sit completely still.
I'm just opening the door.
Hey, we're here.
So you open the door, and you can see Hope and Gideon are standing there, and they both like. It was a heated conversation, and they stop and they both look at you as they see you coming in. And they don't say anything. They just look at you for a moment.
Guten Tag.
Hope.
And they're like, "Don't we keep telling you not to come back here?"
Hope kind of like sighs for a second and says, "Hello, Mr. Bones." He waves. he goes walking in. She says, "What?"
She calls him Mr. She doesn't call him Uncle. Just calls him Mr. Bones. That's Uncle Bones.
So they are quiet. They're not saying anything to each other. She says, "Welcome back." She says, "Can you give us a minute?" She says over to Gideon. He says he kind of sighs, and you can see he's kind of flustered. And he walks off down the hall, opens the door, goes out. She says, "Well, how's it going?"
Wally.
Yeah, I'm not exactly too happy about what the situation we're in.
I told you need to get the gem. Is it here? I can answer it. No, it's not here. Why are you here?
All right, so we have a theory that since the person that has the stone is wanting to fight Zarix or whatever.
Rick.
Yeah, and we believe it's going to be in this ruins. in this down south here. So Mr. Bones was talking about. Or what Toticus was talking about.
I want to
Okay.
look at her when he says that, see if she glares at him.
She doesn't seem happy. She seems very stressed. She seems more stressed than there's something else stressing her out as well. And a door opens, and Jack comes in.
Oh, you are back too.
He says, "Yeah." He also has a sort of an air of like stress amongst him as well.
Oh, I understand.
What a
being
big happy
stressed at
family
a
reunion.
Family reunion, yeah.
He just
Had
kind of
nothing to do with us
he's-
losing that gym.
he
Who,
says, "Hello,
who brought
brother,"
the Jello salad?
to Mr. Bones. He says, "Brother."
Brother! Brother, it's you!
You can also like while you're inside the house, you can hear voices outside in the street. There's a commotion going on outside as well. There's just something feels a little off here, and so Hope says like, so your plan is to just wait for him to come there.
Well, we figure he is coming here, and he would be here before we found him, wherever it is that he is.
By
That
the
sounds
time
reasonable.
he gets here, he'll have already done what he needs to do with the gym.
What do you think that is?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
neither of them have all of them, so.
But if he brings it here, and they're all going to be here.
Yeah.
Right? We don't want them next.
Presumably.
We don't want them nearby. The whole point is to keep, well, ideally all of them, but keep them away from each other. Don't combine them.
Sure. If you can tell us exactly where he is and get us there now, before he gets here, I am more than willing to go.
She says, I don't know where he is. You're the ones who had
Exactly.
him. Well, I guess it's kind of good you're here. We could use you if you're willing to help here. If you got nothing else to go on there.
We have only time to wait for them to get here, so sure.
We're leaving.
Oh, okay.
Well, as long as they think this is where he is, that's probably all right.
We
We're
just set up a trap.
the Sona's coming here.
What? Why is that happening?
Well, he's maybe not necessarily here, but he's there, and he's almost here. And we're gonna do what we can to stop him. Stop her.
Okay.
So we're leaving. It's not safe here.
Well, you say you are leaving. I've heard that sometimes when you say that, you mean leaving the world. Yeah, but it seems like maybe right now you just mean leaving the town.
We're leaving Rythed. Rythed is no more. We're packing up.
Everyone?
We can't leave the world.
Why
Mr.
is
Bones, Jack, they can leave. I can leave. But we don't know what's going to happen to all of our friends here. 'Cause they're
Do you mean the Maru or do you mean Gideon?
the Maru. They're bound to this. We don't know what would happen if they went through.
Why don't you test it?
Yeah, I mean, if they're
Why don't
willing
you
to go.
test it on your life.
All right.
I'm not a Maru.
They were given life when these worlds were made.
Weren't they given life by the people who aren't here anymore?
No. It was
Could you send them through if they die? Send them back.
and they'll be like, who's to say that'll bring them back? It was all in a.
At least everyone, I guess.
It all happened at one moment. All the Maru gained sentience.
Dang.
As soon as the worlds were created, the other world created, all the Maru gained sentience.
So you guys just made like
We-
husks.
If we take them out, I don't know what's going to happen. They'll probably be like they were before. They're just automatons.
Oh.
Well, that is an interesting question. Would you rather keep your sentience in hell, or be an automaton someplace other than hell?
I don't consider this hell. Or
It seems like you think that it will be soon, or you wouldn't be leaving.
we're doing what we can. If we can slow them down as best we can, we're going to do it. So, if one of you wants to volunteer, we could use someone to man the gun.
You know what?
Ooh.
This sounds like a fun thing, and I would love to volunteer myself for this gun.
I volunteer as tribute.
Now, there's a problem with it, and that is, this is Jack comes up. Jack comes up. Okay. Now, it's not just as you don't just point and shoot. You basically plug yourself into this thing, and there's a good chance you could die.
You know what?
Yes.
I'm an old man.
You know what, Zarik? I think this is perfect for you.
Everyone
You volunteered, no
points
takes,
at
she's
Zarik.
back. Yeah, just no takes, she's back.
I'm an old man. If I'm dying for the people I love, it's the people I love. And hopefully the world.
Dang.
Okay?
Zarik's a hero.
Because we don't have anyone that can man it. Well,
How you guys been shooting it the whole time?
the Hope and
It's going boosh, and it's shooting a Maru out the side like a shell, and then another one.
Hope and
Railgun
Jack.
rounds of Maru.
Hope and Jack give
Let
kind
just
of
their husk fall down.
an uncomfortable glance to each other, and they say, "It's just a system we have set up. We're not proud of it, but it works."
What
Are
does that
using
mean?
Maru as shell.
Feeding pet cats in there. They're like, all right, any animals in the area.
Just grab a squirrel chicken.
Where's Olfat?
He's gone.
Where
He
is?
got ejected, dude.
He did.
Wow, wait, what? What are the
Oh,
bug
the little
people?
goblin guys, the bug guys. They've
Yeah.
been raising bug
Where are
guys
they?
to shoot out of the gun. Now it's okay. That
Where
makes
is
sense.
Malefic?
That's why you're keeping him in that
Malefic.
cage. That's why you're keeping him.
Not originally. It
What?
just
But this is true.
Malefic has been very useful.
Supplying
Malefic is
either ground?
fine. Malefic is fine,
Okay.
but sometimes it hurts. And we take care of her. You can see like Jack is kind of like shaking. Is not into this.
I feel like you guys aren't the good guys all the
Hey, it's
time.
tough out here. Sometimes you gotta enslave a giant monster and use its life essence to shoot your world-saving gun. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Tough out here in the world.
Why can't that just happen now? Why does Zarik have to use his life force to do it?
So there's
Because you went too far and killed
there's
him?
3 guns. There's one main gun, which is the one that can suck your life out of you. And there's 2 side guns. The side guns fire just fine. The main
Why
gun,
can't they be on the side guns?
you can be on the side guns, but where we're going, you're going to need that main gun.
Where we're going, will we need roads?
Dude, I'll main gun it. If he's wussing out to the side
No,
gun, I'll
no,
go for the
I
main
ain't
gun.
wussing out. I ain't wussing out. It's just that,
really
you know,
sounded like you were.
dying isn't exactly on my plan. It's on my to-do list, but
10 minutes ago, you were talking about how you were an old man.
Yeah, old man was ready to go.
I'm old man. I'm ready to go, is what you said.
Well, old man isn't that ready to go.
Okay, well, wait.
I still got some good years left in me, you know.
I was thinking about it harder, and death doesn't sound that great.
I figured you guys would say something.
I was waiting for someone to stop me.
I was hoping one of you guys were gonna, yeah. You guys are real jerks.
He says that, and I was like,
Volunteers
all
just
right,
looking
cool.
around at us. We're just like, awesome, good job.
See you later, Sarik. He's like, wait a minute, you guys. I was just trying to be noble.
She says, we figure that they're bringing these Titans in for some reason. And if...
Titans, plural?
Yeah. Sona. And...
That's fun.
Red Dragon. Amira.
That dragon? She's a Titan?
He was really big.
Why can't we go get
She's been
your
seen
gold dragon
as
friend?
Sona, right?
She's an ancient red dragon. Go get who?
Friendliana.
If you can try to get word to her.
Oh, I mean, I can go right to her. We just didn't, because everyone was talking about how bad of an idea that would be.
You can get any allies. We'll take them. But we figure like it's inevitable before the thing's gonna get handed over to him.
Big Bear? Will the Big Bear follow in, or will the Big Bear just attack people?
The big bear will just add more chaos. It's going
Chaos
to be
is
like,
It's gonna do what we're trying to do, and that is just throw anything we can at it, just to slow them
it's
down.
a wrench in the
just
works.
Disrupt them. They're doing
It's just gonna
something
be-
with these Titans, and if we can mess that up,
oh,
that's our only hope.
Hey,
Yeah,
earlier you were
Godzilla
saying that
Monster Island up in
this
here.
world is hell, so what does it matter if a bunch of people die?
This is.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to him.
None of the 9 hells. This is not the abyss. This is our home.
Oh, well, yeah, I know. I like it here. It's nice.
If we want to throw a wrench into this, what if we let that person out? That little prison you made under the
Maybe
lake.
it's not. Maybe it's not that bad.
She's
Actually, I don't know. I don't know.
It takes her a
anything about the
minute, and it dawns on her who you're talking about. Oh, she's. Oh no. That's.
oh, only kaijus, please. not that guy.
There's a reason he's trapped in a box.
Is he on their team? Is that the case?
She thinks about it. She says, I can only imagine he would want to leave as well. It wouldn't be in anyone's interest to let him out.
But you think it would be in someone's interest to let out the giant bear?
If it slows him down.
It will
bear is
slow
an
them down
agent.
by making more problems.
Then we can get
Bear is.
people out. I don't know. I don't know. I'm out of ideas. We're just doing the only thing we know how to do. Is we've got this weapon.
What do you believe the plan is for Rick and Shane? What do you think they are trying to do?
I
So we're all on the
I
same page here.
don't know what Chain is trying to do. I don't really know this Chain, other than what you've mentioned. Rick.
Well, then what do you think it is Rick is trying to do?
I think he's just trying to leave. He thinks he's imprisoned here, and he thinks he can get out.
And you think that
Couldn't
he
you just
thinks
let him leave?
that he needs all these stones to get out? He could not just leave?
He probably thinks he needs the stones in order to get a portal out. He doesn't. But he probably
Why
thinks he
don't we
does.
just tell him that?
Just let him go.
Can we? Is it not bad? Why can't he just leave?
I mean, as far as we know, there's like nothing out there, right?
Because if he's out there, he could make our world go away.
Dang it, the controls are on the outside.
Yeah. If you want to put it that way.
Damn.
Well, if he goes out
Who
there,
put the
didn't you
controls
say
out there? That was a bad idea.
It's a
Didn't
bad
you say
metaphor,
there's
but
some
yeah.
defenses on the other side? So if they show up, but they just get demolished?
Defenses on the other side. Yeah, that's
What if you go there first, warn them, and then when they get there, everyone's waiting, ready?
she thinks for a minute, and Bones speaks up and he says, "You know that's what they're doing. They're getting those things so they can send them through." She's like, "Yeah, I guess that makes sense." They can't
What's
stop.
the what?
They can't stop a Tarask if it comes through. They can stop a
Well-
party of shapeshifters. They can't stop a Tarask and a dragon and a bear, whatever else they're sending through.
They can't, but we can. The more you talk about them, the less it sounds like they are any threat.
It doesn't
to
matter
us.
where you are. If you are sitting in a
Threat by
town
a
and then
giant
all of a
monster.
sudden a monster the size of a city pops in, what are you going to do?
Is there any way
What are
we
we
could
going to do?
force them to go through without everything?
Not that I know of.
There's no way we could grab a hold of him and take him through and throw him to the wolves when we get to the other side.
Jack, says, yeah, my cloak will do it.
I look at the cloak that I'm wearing.
He says that cloak will take you anywhere.
What?
We just gotta get a hold
I
of.
was
of
not
Rick.
privy to this
sorry,
information.
not that cloak. The cloak that Sunny Cheeks is wearing. Sunny Cheeks.
Okay.
Not my
It's
cloak.
like, I'm looking at my cloak all amazed.
Too many cloaks.
You and
Like,
me
dang.
cloak?
We
are
had two
going
of these the
places.
whole time.
He says that cloak that Sunny Cheeks is wearing. That can take
Oh, this
you.
is your cloak. Oh,
No,
oh
not
no, sorry.
my
You
cloak.
just
I
you
was
just clarified
confused.
that. I got it.
Says that cloak will take you anywhere.
There's stronger forces.
Well,
and
wait. I don't have
we
to
can
know where
get
it
him.
is.
We don't know. We don't know if your magic will work out there. Your magic.
Yeah.
Any of you that have magic, it's bound to hear. You get your magic through Mithra and the others.
Yeah, I think I
Well,
I think
how
I'd rather
does it
stay
work
here.
on the other side.
I don't know. Their magic doesn't work here.
Well, who cares? We just get a hold of him and we take him.
No one has
At
ever.
least we. If our goal is to save everyone here, wouldn't that do it? We cut the head of the snake off.
the head of this.
If you get to Rick and take Rick through,
And just take Rick. And we pop up and people are there ready to end him.
you can try. Try it. I suspect Rick isn't number one.
Who do you suspect is?
I don't know what he calls himself now. He was just a kid whenever we were running around.
And dang it!
Yeah.
Should have killed that kid.
Is his name? Is his name Leaf?
The most evil man to ever
Oh, my
live. Leaf.
That's fantastic.
He says it all kind of has his fingerprints on everything that's going on here. I
What
haven't
do you
seen
mean?
him. I don't even know where he is. I haven't heard of him in a long time. But it's strange that Rick would come to the conclusion of all this so easily.
Is that person a changeling as well?
He has a lot of powers. Necromancy powers. But he sort of grew beyond that.
If only he had a mentor when he was young.
But I don't
That
know.
didn't
I haven't
die
heard
from
anything.
falling out of the sky.
I don't know even where you'd find him. But you can try to get Rick out, and that'll slow him down. If you can get to Rick.
So if
I'll have to
Rick's
be right
not the
back.
one leading this and it's this other guy, why is he doing all this?
Why is Leaf doing all this?
Yeah.
Why
Why is Leaf doing this?
He probably feels the same way. We had him locked away, similar to that fella down you're talking about. And a long time ago, he got out. We don't know when he got out. He got out, but we haven't heard anything from him. And he has the ability,
Probably.
just like, I forget what you call him, Finn, the fire god, that you guys have here.
A Ravelin?
Yeah, that's the one. That's it.
And I hate
That's
that
it.
guy. He's a horrible
Um,
person.
He has the ability, just like a Ravelin, to create his own worlds.
Have you seen any of them?
No. Well, not recently.
Do you know they exist?
They did. They all collapsed. The ones we have found, we have collapsed them. But if he made himself his own pocket world, I don't know how you'd find him.
How did you find the others?
He and Xerix were actively fighting against us.
So was Eric's not the ringleader the first time? It was him.
Yeah, as he was, Xerix was the head, was the face, but Leaf was always there.
I was in the background, running things.
And they were friends?
I assume so. I don't know. Friends is the word they'd use.
Would is Gideon still in the room?
No, he's not in this room anyway.
Would he still know? Could he give us information, Gideon, on maybe where to find Leaf?
I want to read her expression as he
And I will,
says
and I will, and I would just look at Bones and go, like, you know, you told us.
this.
Yeah, she's like kind of shaking her head, like giving her just sort of the standard no. But what are you talking about? And then she sees Bones kind of nod, kind of like giving her the eye. And she's like, "Why did you tell
like,
them?"
dang it, Bones! Uncle Bones, why?
She's like, "You can't know this."
Right. A little late for that.
I don't know how much of his mind is still there anyway. There's no way of you can't just chat with him. He doesn't remember any of that. If the fear is that he may snap out of it and begin remembering things.
Kind of what he's been doing with all the Maru, right? Bringing back their memories.
Yeah, that was what he did. He's the one who made the Maru.
Why is he so edgy right now?
I don't want him to go. He wants to go
So,
fight.
ah,
I don't want him
Is he
anywhere near.
competent?
I don't want him anywhere near Rick or them.
Does he still look like? So they would recognize him as Eric's. They saw him.
If they got close enough.
What if we just put a helmet over him?
give him a hockey mask.
The problem is if he recognizes and starts remembering things.
If he does, he still. What power does he have? I mean, Gideon doesn't seem too tough.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. If you take a powerful magician and take their memory away, what happens when it comes back? Do they remember everything immediately? I don't know. I don't want to find out.
Was Xerix from this world? Or is he like us, or is he like you?
What does that mean?
Well, if he went to the other world, would he lose his powers, like we would?
No, he didn't get his powers. You got your powers after this world was created. He had it before.
Oh, so he was here before the creation of this world. Okay.
This world's always been here.
Does he
This
realize
is
there was
the
his
original.
powers?
This is the original world. It just got bottled up, packaged up.
But he was there for the packaging.
This is world.zip.
It's like, think of it like, you know what a bag of holding is?
Sure.
You heard of those? Think of it like this. You live in that bag of holding.
Actually, no, we've never hold. We never, never came
You ever
across
heard of
one
a
in
magic
all our
item
time.
before? Just
What
think
are
of it
these things?
like this. Like, took the world and packaged it up into a bag of holding. We created a new world.
We were told there were planes of some sort. They are all in here with us in this bag of holding.
No. No. There's just us, and there's out there.
So these other sectioned off regions of the world.
That was an attempt a long time ago to try to deal with the world.
So, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong here, DM. That we were told like just snippets about planes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
So
Kale told you a little bit about him.
what happened to these other planes? Are they still out there?
No, they all got smashed into this world.
So the other planes are here.
It's all one now.
Basically, all the barriers between the planes lift.
You're
You're
muted.
muted.
You're muted. You're
He's eating a
muted.
sandwich, but he's miming it because he's muted.
A really thick sandwich.
Really thick. I said
Like Zoid
squishing it down so I could take a bite, dude. I was saying all the planes of existence are like a tall sandwich that gets squished down.
It's a Scooby sandwich.
It's a Scooby sandwich, dude. They can't eat it because it's too big, and like everyone's like, "Dang, it'd be really nice if the tomato was a little closer to me." So they just went down close, you know.
Okay.
So we don't have a lot of time. We're packing up. We're about to leave.
Where are you headed?
We're going to fight.
Where?
North.
You're going north.
North is where
Just-
Sona is. Omira is there. I don't know what else they've got.
Well, did we try to get the
Um,
dragon one last time? We already got Kale, of course, so we don't know what he's doing. He might just be like soaking in his magic hot tub or whatever he's
That's
doing.
what I would be doing if I were Kale. Soaking in the magic hot tub does sound pretty.
We traveled on the
pretty
tree RV all the way across the world, and then
Stopped by a magical hot tub. I think Saren has a fancy little spell where he can talk to people from far away.
No, I can't do that.
slow down.
I've never.
You forgot
never
about
do
it.
that, no.
Well,
We can talk to
boys,
Kale, get him over here.
who's hopping on the life siphoning gun? Who's going to get
I'll
the
do
dragon?
it.
Who's
I'll-
going to
I'll be-
tell
I'll be the gunman.
Kale that it's time to put on his boots and come down here and
Just you'll have to go get Kale. He'll never make it here in time. He walks kind of slow.
Could we teleport him with the cloak?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's
Just
kind of small
teleport
now,
over
right?
there.
How much time is on the cloak, DM? Is it refreshed right now?
When did you use it last?
I do
I
not
actually don't remember.
remember.
Yeah,
Been a long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah, you're
Well,
good.
no, sorry. It's probably in game time been like
It took you like 3
Okay,
days just to
but-
get over to the swampland, and you were there for a couple days. So
okay, you're probably good. But it's like a one-way trip. Once we go,
Yes.
the shot back's gonna be way more interesting.
Well, if we're by the magical pool still, it's just restarts, doesn't it? Just everything comes back.
Well, you know where a tree is over there. You could just,
You could take
make
us
a spot
there.
through him. He's a
Oh
tree.
yeah. I have to take a nap, but yeah, I can do that.
A nap. We don't have time for naps.
You always gotta have time for a nap. Don't you know how spells work?
We leveled up and got a full rest at the end of that session, Eric.
Oh.
We're level 14.
We are level 14, yeah. If I were to
We
put,
already did that level up.
if I were to
right?
quantify my
Okay.
experience, I would call it 14.
If I were to sum up my entire life's experience, and I had to put a number on it,
I would say 14.
I'd say I'm probably at about a 14.
Mr. Bones speaks up. You still got that? You still got that thing? And Hope is like, well, I was saving it. Like, well, give it to them. They could use it. She kind of sighs.
I like you, Bones.
She's-
You're the best.
She says, I guess if we're gonna use it, now's the time. So she walks off for a minute, goes into her
It's
separate
a
room.
bottle of champagne. I was saving this for special occasion. Well, what are we going to do? It seems we have a few options. We don't know how long it will take Jane and or Rick to get to the ruins.
How far is Kale out, actually?
Last you
Could
saw
we
him,
potentially...
he's way out there. He's way out there, on
Okay.
the other side of the mountain range. Way out there.
Yeah. So it'd be hard to fart cloud him back over here, is what I'm saying. Is what I'm asking.
Where is that?
Gaseous form him.
Yeah, even flying would take,
A long time.
yeah, probably 3-4 days. Maybe 2 or 3. North and south of it isn't quite as far as you guys just went, I think. One way.
Trying to find where it is. Oh, there it is. Mana Spring. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks about the same distance as what we just traversed. Well, maybe a little less.
I don't even remember what the name of that spell was. I got rid of it a long time ago.
Hope comes back. She's got a bottle. Just like
Oh, it
rainbow,
was champagne.
luminescent, very, very sparkly potion. And she hands, there's not a lot left in it. And she hands it over to Eru and she says, 1 sip, then share it.
All right. I'll smell it. What's it smell like?
It smells like Robitussin. It's strong.
I know, I'm feeling okay.
You would know what that. To you, you'd be like, "This smells insane."
It smells like thick
There's like,
cherries.
as you're holding this thing, there's like looks like there's diamonds in it. And your eyes
Like-
just, you're like, this is whatever it is, expensive stuff.
The pearlescent
Well.
liquid.
Pearlescent, that's the word.
I look at her just to get a like a one last sort of, am I gonna die by drinking this look? And I'm just gonna
Take one.
take
little
a quick sip, hand it over to Saren.
Take a
What does it
sip.
taste like?
It takes you a minute to hold the vomit back as you drink this stuff down. It just burns as it goes down. And you can feel the burning go through your arms and into your fingertips, and you get this numbing sensation running all through your body
It's morphine.
as you gain a
I
level.
did not
1 level.
like that.
One level.
Although now, if I had to surmise my life experience, I would say 15.
Whoa.
I'm gonna chug the rest. No, I'll
I'm
take
level
a sip.
20 now. Let's go.
You figure there's about 5 sips left.
Dang. That's so convenient. That's a convenient amount of sips in that bottle. I take a
Alright,
smaller
I'm gonna
hit,
go
so
level.
Get a half a level.
you get a half a level.
You get a feat.
I get a feed, yeah.
I guess I'll roll a die.
Okay,
That's
David,
what
your
you
last
do when
one.
You put the toothpick in.
Francisco's not here. You can take 2 sips.
Oh,
I'll give it
I'll
to
that extra
Krog.
life force for when you're dying in the gun. Oh, I actually don't get anything at 15, so.
Yeah, I think nothing exciting happens till what 17. That's the next big one.
For
Well,
me,
16 you get an ability score, don't you?
Yeah, you get an ability score of 16.
I think we got
You get,
the
like-
next level spells, or they did, right? At 15.
Oh, I might get some higher level spells. Yeah,
Mhm.
15.
Oh man.
Level
I
8,
get
I got
I get
anything.
that like totally RP thing where I can live for a long time.
Oh, the druid.
Yeah, you
Ageless
live.
body
Yeah,
or whatever.
timeless body. Yeah.
Is it D8?
I can
Come
cast spells
on, big
when I'm
numbers.
transformed at 18.
Hey, 5's not bad.
All right, what's my thing? A D8. Okay, I need to launch this game so I can roll.
All right, I got 88 HP now. I gotta pick a spell.
Oh man.
Very nice. There's
I
a
can
knock,
get
a knock at the door
anti-magic
while you
too.
guys are drinking your stuff. And it's Gideon. He kind of looks past everyone, looks at Hope. He says, "They're waiting for you. They're ready to go." And he closes the door and goes back out.
Uh-oh.
She says, "All right, I gotta go. If you're joining me, we gotta get."
All right. Are we going to get
Alright.
Kale? Do I need to go get Kale?
How long of a side mission do you think getting Kale would be?
Couple of days.
2 seconds.
Oh well, yeah. If I take a nap, yeah.
Well, 12 seconds to be more precise about it.
I'm prepared to roll a 1 on my health. And then you're gonna be like, yeah, you can re-roll ones, and then I'm gonna roll a 2.
Okay, gotta figure out how these spells work.
Part 1 of the prophecy has come true. Oh, except I got an 8!
Oh man.
Oh, I didn't see you roll.
I'm on the main board with a bunch
Doesn't
of
count.
giant dragons.
You're not on our board.
No. But I rolled near the giant horse head with legs. I don't even know how much con I have. 1. Cool.
Alright, well I'm gonna go join them because I'm gonna be on the giant gun. I might be dead when we come back.
You'll be
Maybe I
alright.
won't.
Cool, cool.
Exciting stuff.
Dave, you don't have any
My HP is crap.
you don't have Arcana, do you?
I don't think I have any.
What's your
magical
intelligence?
stuff. My intelligence?
Yeah.
Is a 13 plus 1.
You're not smart enough to shoot the gun? Is that what
I'm gonna modify it for him just because he wants to do it. I'll let him do it because it's the way it has it written in here is Arcana, and that's kind of a silly thing. So
There's one side where you plug in your brain and another side where you plug in your muscles, and you
Your
just have
heart.
to choose one or the other.
yeah.
He's got the kid's got art.
You got a good con,
So-
right?
Yeah, I got a con. I got a plus 3. I got a 16.
Okay.
But you really are going to drain his life
You're
force.
gonna need a good con.
Am I taking a con save? Because I got a really good con save.
Okay, you're gonna need him.
Alright, cool. It's almost a plus 10.
Okay, Hope starts. She says, "Now's the time. We're leaving. You coming with me? Or you going wherever else you're going?"
Try not to vomit. Give me a moment.
She's
To
gonna-
translate that, I'm still leveling up. Please give me a moment.
That too. Ah, there it is. I got it.
There's 2
Hey.
spells. I'll get
I'm gonna go with
one more
Hope
next
and
level.
friends. So I'm gonna shoot the big gun.
I'm going to go get Kale real quick.
Okay.
All right, I'll
You think you know where he is?
I guess I was there once before.
I mean, he's a
It's
tree.
gonna be
He
real
can
funny if
teleport via plants directly to his gut and walk out.
Oh, you use kale as your tree?
Yeah,
Okay.
We
we
did
talked
once
about this
before,
last
yeah.
time.
Okay.
But he's like small now, right? So if I teleport that way, he'll explode.
He wasn't
You
small, but
exploded,
he like expanded out, like flattened himself
Oh,
out.
Oh, I thought he got like normal size and like stepped into a hot tub. That's kind of how I'm remembering
That's
it.
kind of how it works, yeah.
Like you went, "Woo." Oh dang, this water's
Oh.
nice. Oh man, ocean's so
minerally.
salty on my tree limbs.
Okay, you teleport into Kale.
Yep, I'm teleporting to Kale.
Okay, Floomp, you're gone. And Floomp, you
Where
are
did he go?
right back where you were in the hot tub. Kale is sitting there, sprawled out.
Hey.
He's like, he has grown though. So he's like, as you pop in, you can see he's still in this pond, but he's like growing outside of it. And he's like, there's vines and parts of his branches that are coming outside the pond, the lake. And it's almost like you're standing on a big island in the middle of this thing of Kale.
And does he get a spell slot back that he just used to get there?
As soon as you pop in, not yet.
Feel refreshed. Oh. What kind of
get
man a hot tub is this?
in your
Like the Lazarus pit, you got to go in.
I don't remember. Was he able to talk to you before? Or you have to you had to talk.
I always
plants,
did,
right?
Yeah, speak with plants.
So yeah, he's shimmying and like he's talking to you, but you're not getting it.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, hello there, little guy. And you're like, wait.
If he said that, that'd be like more than he said the whole trip. So I'd be ecstatic.
He's like, well, I miss talking to you guys. I've been here now for like a couple of weeks all by myself.
Good. I still have speak with plants. All right, I'll cast speak with plants.
Okay. He's kind of in mid sentence.
I missed whatever you were saying before.
There's a lot of
you're muted.
strange things. Good to see ya.
Yeah, there's a ton of strange things. So I was wondering, bud, how you feeling? You look like you've been look around. Growing? You feeling like you want to get up and start fighting people?
I'm not much of a fighter.
Okay, what do you do?
I provide life and home and protection.
So you're like a big fancy house? Can I put people here? Can I bring people here?
I was an entire island. You know this.
I do.
I kept them safe.
Walked across the whole ocean with you. Okay. Well, man, that's terrible. Everyone's gonna be so disappointed when I get back.
What's terrible about life?
And now, listen, man, life is awesome, but life's ending. Well, some people.
I'll keep things safe.
They're gonna go outside and like turn the world off or something. Apparently, there's a giant off switch right outside.
I don't think so.
Okay. Can I roll like a persuasion check?
Yeah, what are you trying to persuade?
I heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Like this is what's happening.
Okay, but could I persuade you to not believe that?
Could I persuade you to do something besides sitting in this pool? That'd be pretty swell since we took all that time to save you. I could have just let you die.
What do you need from me? Sorry,
I need you to do.
Your speak with plants is starting to break up on me.
Sorry, I forgot. Plants can't read lips. I don't know. I guess I was expecting you to do something. Or like planting a seed for future battles. All right, so what can you do? What can you do for me right now? I got people. They're all gonna get killed by giant monsters.
Monsters?
Yeah,
Giant?
pretty big. As big as him, right?
The Tarrasque is bigger than him. Well,
Even when
no,
he was
I
a
guess
big tree guy
no.
walking across the ocean.
He knows about the Tarrasque, though, right?
Yeah, he knows about the Tarrasque. So yeah,
Yeah. That and like a big red dragon, which is probably a bad matchup for you because of the fire and everything. But we'll get you squared up with Godzilla.
Don't
You
you
won't have to
worry
worry about
about
that.
me. But if you need protection, a guardian, I can do that.
We could do. Oh, I'm there.
Okay, so
Quiet
we just
bird.
like bring people. So we like bring people to you. You're like a sanctuary city. Or a sanctuary island.
You can do that. I can provide shelter. You came
Well,
all
that's
this
not
way.
nothing.
Tell me what you need.
Well, I need a big giant dude to punch a big giant lizard, but you just said you're not that guy, so
I can protect from Sona, but I can't. I'm no match for fighting Sona.
you know, you probably have just a ton of life force. You ever thought about manning a cannon that shoots life force? You might be the best ever at it. You might be able to kill him in one shot. You're like a whole island. Maybe it shoots bigger bullets, the more juice it has.
I don't understand what you're saying.
The best plan I've ever come up with. We could bring that here, and then if they come, you can defend, and we can attack.
You're not talking about one of those ancient sky ships, are you?
I don't know. It didn't look like a ship. I think it's like on the ground. I think it's like stationary. I think back to the party. Hey, party.
Good. Good. I hate those. So noisy.
Oh.
They were all over.
Oh, do you know where more of them are?
Like Rover.
I didn't know there was any left.
Okay, well. You have any other good information now that you've had time to recover? Have anything that you didn't know when we asked you a little while ago? Besides, I can bring people here.
That's
Got any other connections?
That's a big question.
Got any business cards tucked away? You know, like
There's
we're facing giant ancient red dragon, giant world destroying lizard, and we've got 5 guys, 10 robots, 2 old people, a bunch of useless gods or like semi-strong people. I don't know what they do. And then we've got well, their history. They tell us the history. And then we've got that's it. Oh, we got some of those guns. I feel like we're on the back foot.
You should go talk to a Ravelin. He has a plan.
You know, I knew about that plan. I should go talk to him. You think I could take a cup of your magic water? Because it really costs a lot of spell slots to get around.
Don't take too much. You can't. Once it leaves the pool, it's no good.
Oh, so I have to like suck it straight out of the pool? I can't like put it in a thermos and take it with me?
You just relax. Just relax. For being so tiny, you're so high strung.
There's just a lot going on, man. But you know what? They're expecting me back real fast. What's 10 minutes in the hot tub?
Those people that lived on me when I was an island, they'd probably help you.
I'm trying to think of what they would do.
They would be fodder.
Oh, I didn't even. And you know what? You just told me that. There's also an army of lizard guys. So maybe I do need to recruit the religious, like, cult that was living on you.
They weren't a cult.
Actually, yeah, you're right. You're totally right. I got convinced in just that 1 second. They weren't a cult. You're actually like a divine being that they were living on. They were doing the real thing.
I wonder if they're okay. You think they're okay?
I think a lot of them just bit it when you got up and left. But I mean, I'm sure some of them are all right. Like some of them got out on boats, and other ones just kind of didn't get out on boats. You
I
know,
wonder if they're okay. I bet they're all dead.
I don't know what they
that's
did.
not your fault though.
I don't know what they did to me, but I can't believe I just got up and just walked away. Whatever they did, it was powerful stuff.
There was a guy. He was like brewing a bunch of potions. Did we not tell you this? Oh yeah, you weren't talking to us that much.
No, I was really out of it. I was really
you drank
confused.
You drank a lot of red Kool-Aid. Like a lot.
If you ever find any Kool-Aid, don't drink it.
I don't. I can't. My constitution can't handle it anymore.
They woke. They were doing that to everybody?
Well, no, just you.
What about... I seem to remember a demon we came across that had escaped.
What?
Yeah, it came out of the Grove of Love. Remember when we were walking?
Don't. That was a long time ago in my actual life, and probably not that long ago in game.
No, that was a long time ago.
Oh,
okay,
he's talking
good.
about the people that we met while we were riding him. That we were like, well, we can't help you. We got to ride this tree.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We did meet a guy, and he asked us to help him, but we were like trying to keep up with you, so we told him to kick rocks, and we left.
We told him,
Should
good
we have
luck with
done
that.
that?
You got to ride a tree.
Do I need to go back there?
You go
Can a
where-
demon be trusted?
You go wherever you want. Did you talk? I don't think you talked to the demon. I think
Well, no, I
the
didn't.
demon escaped and ran away. It makes you wonder how many of me they've done this to.
How many of you are there?
Well, there's a lot of us. There's only one me.
Okay, but what about all these other ones? Talking like all these names on the map, got a guy somewhere?
I don't know about a map.
Okay, well then I'll show you. Can you read maps? You got eyes. You're like laying in this pool. Hold on. I'll get a map out and show it to him. I'll scoot around the edge of the hot tub over next to him and go, look at this. I'll start pointing at names on the map.
He's like kind of looking it over, kind of, because he doesn't have eyes, but he has senses.
I go, like this one right here, and I name some god that's on the map. Let me open the map.
No, not all like that. But a lot of problems were around, and they got buried, literally and figuratively.
Well, we did find that one burial place that had like the grave of the big octopus, and it had a guy in a big brick room, well, like solid stone room. They don't want to let him out though. And then
oh, don't let him out. The Spiritfarer would not be happy.
All right, then I won't do that. But if there's other places like that that have guys similar but are a little more sympathetic to our particular aligning, if they align with our goals, I think that'd be pretty useful information.
No, they're all locked away because they should be locked away.
Okay. You're really drawing a blank. Okay.
Have you noticed it's been real humid?
In this hot
I mean,
tub.
you mean here right now? Yeah,
Just-
like in the hot tub?
Just
Yeah.
recently, it got real humid. Something feels different.
He's talking about the blue stone.
Oh yeah, that blue stone. Don't worry about
I
that.
think a storm is brewing.
Hey,
If you want to
Can
stay
you
here,
tell me where
I'll
that
make you. I'll make you a hut. You can stay and weather this storm as it comes through.
is it like gonna be here soon?
Feels like it might be a big one.
But when though? Like in an
We're
hour or in
talking,
like a month?
metaphorically or literally here?
Yeah. Sunny Cheeks is confused.
You can never,
It's a
never,
storm of brewing, Annie.
you can never predict the weather, but I can feel. You can tell when there's something coming, and there's something coming.
My trees
Feel it in
start
your
aching.
tree bones. Yeah.
Mhm.
My tree joints
I
are
got
really.
a sense for this sort of thing.
I mean, it makes sense. You are a giant tree. Well, okay. I can't stay here. I do have to go back eventually. But I might go talk to Ravelin and see if he's got a plan.
Okay.
And you don't have any other names. I showed you all those names. None of those. Everyone that's buried is locked away and for good reason. I just want to 100% clear that up before I leave.
It's been a long,
No more
time.
ambiguity.
I told you about Kryn Liana. We were friends.
All right, cool. Yeah, well, we might go try to get her.
She's not
I don't
friends with
know.
anybody. She's grumpy.
Okay, well, you're like the 5th person that's told us that. So, and she's like a giant dragon, so she could probably like light us on fire or something.
Oh, don't make her mad. Well, she's gonna be mad. She's always mad.
Wake her mad. Well, she's already mad. Nice.
Maybe if I had a recommendation, you think you could like extend an olive branch for me?
Give me a real nice letter of recommendation.
I don't make olives. I mean, you can
Could you
say
extend a normal branch for me?
you can say
Oh God.
I'm friends with Kale, but
I don't think that's gonna help.
No.
Is what you're saying?
no.
Okay, good. Name dropping isn't the thing to get through, is what you're saying. Okay.
No,
All right, well.
not with Kryn Liana. she's cranky.
What you so cranky about? What you guys do to her?
Ever since I've known her, she's been cranky. I don't know.
All right, well. Am I feeling rejuvenated right now?
You are feeling rejuvenated.
Ah, that's fantastic. Too bad it doesn't rejuvenate the cloak, and then I teleport.
Okay. You teleport and roll a D100.
Wait. Where are you teleporting?
Oh yeah, where are you going to?
I'm going to where the cave.
To
Oh,
where
Ravelin.
See Ravelin?
the little pocket cave thing.
I've been there before.
And then he's
You're
not going to
familiar
be
with it.
there, and I'm going to be disappointed. All right, D100! D100!
You're not on my map. I can't see your roll.
Oh, okay.
What'd you get?
Summon me to the map.
What'd you get?
I got a 17.
Ooh, that's not a good one.
That's not great. Well,
I can
Sunny
lucky.
Cheeks will be. I think lucky is only for D20s, isn't it?
Man, this game is chugging right now. What's going on?
I don't think we've rolled good on that cloak one
Okay, so
time.
you know you
Yeah, a
are.
couple of times.
I'll let you use your lucky if you want, even though I shouldn't. You know you're going to be off target.
Ah, well, a little off target's no
And-
big deal. That's just an adventure.
Until I discover what a little more unlucky. But for this time, I'll let you do it if you want. So you okay with it?
I'm okay with it. Like, yeah, if
So,
it's just like, I don't need
Tell
to
me where you
reroll.
were going. Put it in words. Where were you going?
I was going to the entrance of the cave because I don't think I
Wait.
can teleport right in, right? Oh, wait, he
Yeah,
said
you
I
can.
could.
Yeah.
I'm going to go right in there. It's not that big a space. Maybe I end up in the middle of the infinite ocean, but that's okay.
Let me roll. Okay. So
It's a small pocket. Maybe you won't be that. Maybe you can't be that far off target.
Yeah,
if
that's what I was thinking.
within
It's
the
not
same
that big, so like,
depends on how off target, I guess.
As you floop away, you appear in this vast cave. Behind you is an enormous beholder. But it's been like partially carved away. There is like pockets inside of it.
it's inside of the beholder.
Oh, that's where we were.
But there's nothing around. There's no one around though. This was your old village, that old village you went into, and I think they were. I forget what they were.
Bug people.
The turtles.
I think they were
Turtles. They're turtles.
Yeah.
So it's Turtle Village, but there are no turtles around. But you are back at their village. They were like living in this beholder, and they were eating beholder stew. And
You're not far from the fire cave.
I'll just look around.
looks like
The beholder's dead, right?
yeah. Give me a perception check. I'll just tell you. It
I
looks
got
like
really good perception.
you roll the dice if you want. But it looks like whatever happened, they left in a hurry. Things are still left there. There's a bowl of stew that's been tipped over. So whatever happened, people took off in a hurry.
Oh, okay. Well,
These turtles took off in a hurry.
in a hurry, relatively speaking.
How much time are you going to spend here searching around?
None.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to straight up
Rush
find
down
this
the
cave.
cave. Just give me
Yeah. I mean,
like
I could roll a perception check, I guess,
give me like
just to
a
look around.
Okay.
I think to Eru, and I think, what would he do?
You don't want to do that. You'd be there all day.
I know. I'd look through every single house meticulously until I found the one shred of evidence. I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
Sticking to my guns.
So you rush down the hallway. And you think you remember where you're going. Just give me like a wisdom check.
Okay.
Survival.
Yeah, survival. That's the one. Just to see how long it takes you to find your way.
Here is. Did they change the way the dice doesn't get thrown as hard as it used to? I got a
Ooh,
30.
You
Yeah,
know
sure.
exactly where you're going. You make a beeline for it. Takes you a little bit to get there. While he's getting there, the rest of the party, you guys go outside to where the big scorpion machine is. Correct?
How long do you think it will take him to get back? Do you think Kay will need convincing?
Yeah.
Surely
assume
not.
that
Surely
he'd
he'll
spend
just
at
be
least-
ready to go.
He'll spend at least 10 minutes just soaking in there.
It was pretty nice.
That's a good call.
You step,
Are they leaving?
Yeah.
Like this second, they're
They're walk-
already out the door.
they're
or
walking out the door. Hope's
All
holding the
right.
door. Zarik goes out.
I'll start
Yes, you
heading
can-
out. Yep.
We
The
can follow them for now.
the big scorpion machine thing is like kind of like lowered its body down, and you can see they've got that sort of that main building that the last few Maru you see walking into. The town is empty. It's just Rythet is deserted. There's nothing going on here. You see there's some, you can just kind of make it out the gate. There's some sort of commotion out there. There's like a bit of dust cloud, some scratching. But no one seems to be concerned about it as everyone is making their way towards the...
It's been enough time to where the sky ship captain is like, "Hey, wait a minute!" It's like headed back here. Is that what's happening?
Skyship captain.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one
that
that
we sent away.
Sunny Cheeks was like cast a spell on him that
I
made
mind
him
controlled him.
leave, but it only lasts for like 7 days or something.
Gaze.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, we wanted him gone, and I was like, fine.
So there's some commotion going on
He's
outside.
back. It's like-
Something's scratching on the gate, but the gate's closed. There's no Morrow around, and everyone's just kind of making a beeline for the
Is it
ship.
is it the insect dudes scratching at the gate?
You don't know. It doesn't have an insect dude scratching sound to it. Whatever it is,
I'll
it's on the
I'll
other
ask
side
Hope,
of the gate.
what's going on there? What is it?
Just don't worry about it. Just get out of here.
Tell me now, please.
I don't know. It's not. It doesn't matter. We gotta get.
All right. I'm gonna sprint ahead and hide and just look around, try to figure out what this is. I can catch back up quickly enough.
You make your way up to the wall, up to the rampart, look down, and there is a very, very large and very, very angry ant creature outside.
Is it Malefique?
You never saw Malefique.
Is it like I saw the little ones though? Is it
It's,
what I would imagine how big Malefique
it's
would be?
real. It's real big, and it's like it's not happy.
And it's at that gate that we normally come in.
Mhm.
Where are we leaving? How are we leaving?
You're leaving. You're going back. So it's here at the gate. See my light.
Okay.
You're running back here to the main building here and climbing in through the back of the Scorpion. Scorpion is sort of like
We're
sitting.
loading up in the Scorpion.
Yep.
We're getting like a Trojan horse where everyone's getting in there.
Yep.
And then some Malefique's just out who'll be like, "Hey, don't take my Scorpion."
She
Great.
doesn't seem like that. She seems like she's a lot more angry than that.
Hey, how dare you hook me up to that Scorpion? All right. I will run back to the party. Be like, I think Malefique is real mad out there. Let's get in the Scorpion.
Okay, in you go. You all pile in. You go inside the main building and then up a ramp and into the
How big
the
is
Scorpion.
it?
This thing
How
is.
big is it in there?
It's not like. It's like a house size. It's not. It's kind of compact inside.
Can I ride on top?
So I didn't pull it up. It does. You can. Yeah, there is a place you can sit up on top. It does have like a deck if you want to go in there.
I will be on the deck. I
Um,
don't want to be inside.
and it's got like it's very smooth metal walls. Clearly, this is a very fancy, magically made thing. It's got these two claws, and it's got this sort of front face and like a tail on the back. You can see since you're up, as you're climbing up there, and especially as you go up on top, there's a couple Maru up there working, kind of getting things sort of moved around and ready for moving. They're like undoing cables or ropes, and they've got this like it's like tied into the building there, and they're like undoing some things to release it. Hope runs Zarik, and she tells Sarah, and he's probably going to need you. She rushes you up to the front of the ship. And up there is a single chair. There's
is it like a
there's a Maru in there that's like kind of scrubbing some things up a little bit, but you can see there's like there's a lot of scratches in the ground. Whatever was in here before did not want to be in here. But there's a chair, big lazy boy.
it's like supervillain-esque chair?
Oh yeah, definitely, very super
Ah,
villain.
yeah, nice.
There's a cat waiting for you.
Naked cat. One of
She
those
says-
bald cats.
Have a seat, Saren. He's probably going to need you if we get into a fight.
I will head up there with him.
All right. How does this thing drive? Does it?
She says, sit down and it'll all make sense.
All right. I take a seat in my awesome-looking supervillain
Okay,
chair.
you sit down, roll me a con save.
Oh boy.
You sit down and are insta-gibbed. Roll a new character.
Sit down, yeah. I just roll back.
So
and
as
goes,
soon as you sit down, you feel this
Oh
piercing
boy.
run into your arms and in the back of your neck as this thing just like shoots
got stuff-
something into you.
I've got
like,
stuff. I can
what
reroll it.
movie is that?
feel
where it's
yourself-
Like, they're all the spikes?
Indomitable.
Attached to this thing.
What'd you say, Isaac?
I said, are you using Indomitable? Because you rolled a 5.
Yep.
Oh.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Hopefully I can get
It's
something better.
turning Polytopia.
Can I use guidance on him?
No, because this is kind of like a
Guidance
Not for
also
this.
isn't for saving.
yeah, not just for this one time.
Okay, that's better. 12.
I think
Is
you
it
said your
con
con
save?
was.
Hang on.
If you
21.
got a 0 con, you're gonna be in trouble.
21.
Okay, so
21.
it like it hurts, It's real painful, but it doesn't sap any life out of you or anything. You start, your hide goes real cloudy, but immediately in your mind you can see this. You can kind of sense that you have power over this. You got this main weapon, very powerful weapon, and you got these two side weapons that your arms are kind of managing here. And so I'll give you the stats for what you can do if we get into a fight here.
Oh man, I'm excited.
You don't feel like you have control over where it's walking, but you have just gun control on this thing.
Okay.
Sunny Cheeks, you make your way down, you see the flames, you walk through, and you step into that pocket universe. And you're on a beach. There's a ship. Nothing. No one's there.
Well, there wasn't usually anyone here, right?
Quiet.
Those two dorks were out there before.
Yep, two dorks.
Their names are in my thing, but they don't matter if they're not there. So.
There's like a door on the ship, right?
Yeah, there was a magnificent mansion on the ship, basically.
Okay. I'm gonna go there.
Okay. You rush in, you get on the ship, you I think they give you a password or something, but you get in, you walk inside, nothing. Empty. You can see the like the dining room wherever they were all sitting. There's sort of like that portal area where they were walking. There's a bunch of different rooms, but there's no people.
There's nothing here either.
I mean, it's still set up, like the table's still there, the chairs, and everything's, the paintings on the walls. It's all looks like the same, but there's no one there. No people there. Before you had people like on the ship outside training and practicing. There was a good couple dozen of these sorcerers in training, but they are not there.
Man. Wasn't there like some way they were coming in and out of this place that wasn't that? I'm gonna look around. Can I look around, see if I can find anything?
Yeah.
Do that. I'll roll a check.
Someone wrote on a blackboard, "We'll be back in 5 minutes."
Yeah.
Out to lunch.
Oh, I'm sad. I didn't find nothing.
You're not seeing much
You're
of anything.
lucky.
It looks like
I could lucky,
it
but
looks like it did before, but it just is empty.
that's man.
There is a teleportation circle, which you see.
Ooh.
But
I'll go to
I
that.
think you knew that was there before. If not, there's
But
a
I can't
teleportation
cast
circle.
teleport.
But again, it's abandoned. Just a dais sort of sitting there in the middle of the place.
Well, cool beans.
There's one of the doors upstairs is locked. And one of the rooms downstairs is locked. Everything else is open and no one's there. There's like a lot of bunks. You figure there's probably enough room for a couple dozen people. Sort of a
What if I
military, sort of a
just-
barrack looking place.
Turn gaseous and fly through this door.
Which one? Upstairs or downstairs?
I'll start upstairs since I'm walking around. And since I started on the first floor, I'd end on the top floor.
Okay. So
Or I can just turn into a really small creature and walk under the door if that's the case. If
Yeah,
it's like if there's a gap.
not unless you want to talk to like maybe
Okay.
a flea. If you can go that small.
Yeah, I know I can't go that small. But I can go gaseous.
You gaseously slide in there, and it is a room full of boxes and like crates style boxes. It's kind of like a closet. Couple chests. Everything seems to be like the chests, anyways, have locks on them. There's like a tapestry rolled up against the wall. Seems like a storeroom.
Okay. I can revert back and forth a couple of times, can I?
You in
You can
mist?
do it for as many times as you want during the duration.
You're in mist form.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm in like a mist form. And I can just reconstitute. I'm gonna reconstitute. I'm gonna go through these boxes. Screw these guys.
Just sitting up on the deck of the Scorpion. I wonder if we'll ever see Sunny Cheeks again. Maybe someone should have gone.
So you've
there.
got like there's 3 big crates in there, and there's 2 chests that are locked. The chests are locked. The crates are not. The crates are nailed shut.
Can I
Sent the weakest person to go get them.
can I gaseously go into the crate and see what's in there? If I go into gas form, can I like fly through and see what's in all the boxes
Don't
real
you need
quick?
like a reasonable gap, or does it just need to be
I mean, how airtight is a treasure
If it's-
chest?
yeah,
Not
it's-
that
it's-
airtight.
just airtight? Is the rule?
I would assume it's.
Okay,
I
yeah,
mean, I'm
you can go in and there is, they're just all 3 of the boxes are just piled with trinkets. There's some armor in there. There's some clothes in there. There's a necklace in there. There's a ring in there. There's just treasure basically packed in here.
stuff. Yeah. Okay.
You go into the chest, same thing. Shiny
Okay.
stuff.
Just
A lot of treasure.
all right. I'm gonna fly down to the one in the basement. Try that one,
Okay, first floor.
or the one on the first floor. Yeah.
This one appears to be an office, and there is there's a big tapestry behind it of what you now know of Finn Aravelin fighting off, like heroically fighting off some Maru,
Mhm.
and placed strategically right behind the desk. As you gather, this is
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Aravelin's office, and he just has a desk chair. There's some books in there, like really, really old books. And he has nothing really like stands out of being out of the ordinary. Seems like an office, but locked.
I do want to look around this room.
Okay.
This is what I'm saving them lucky rolls for. Where did my? There it is. What am I rolling? Investigation or perception?
Either one.
What did I get? What did I roll?
I think it was like a 2.
Okay, I'm gonna lucky that.
Okay.
Wow, 19.
Okay, so amongst the books, most of them are just sort of like lore. Some of them are just like storybooks. Seem to be about like he seemed to collect stories of like him and his adventurers that people had written.
Yeah.
And you can see there's some mention of Kale and the bear. You can see their names popping up. One though is got his sketchings in it, and it's difficult to make out what he's trying to do because you're not a sorcerer.
Caster in that way. Yeah.
But it seems to relate to the gems. Like seems like he did a lot of experimenting with that here, and that's sort of like his thoughts on that. By the gems, I mean the gems he put in people's chests.
Yeah. I got that. Okay. Not like how to activate it, it's just like notes on how he designed it
Might
and how
be.
he made it.
You're not sure.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can't read it. You can just
I'll take that with me.
you can make out what it is, but that's about it.
I will put that in my druid pockets.
Okay.
Nothing on his desk or anything. Everything else is clear, normal stuff.
Yeah, it seems like it's a pretty tidy place. And I think
I almost just want to steal the treasure.
I think from last time he doesn't spend a lot of time here. He seems to spend most of his time in the other place, the other world.
Oh, he goes back and forth, and he's staying over there and coming back here.
Because whenever you guys were here before, he was popping in, popping out.
Is there any way to go? Well, okay, I can't be doing that.
To go where?
To where he is.
You got.
I've heard about it. I know where it is.
You got.
I've got the cloak
It's
I'm just gonna end up in the middle.
just got used.
that I
so
just
good
used.
luck.
If I roll like 100, I'll be all right, right?
Go dip it in that.
Then there's no way to come
Mana
back. I don't have because the
Yeah,
spell is what I'm using to get around.
If you have a teleportation circle, if you
Could
go
cast teleport.
if you go to a teleportation circle, you can't fail that. Your cloak won't fail that. You know this.
So you can come back here
You
where
can
the
come back,
teleportation
but
circle
going out
is.
is not going to be very easy.
Well, how does he do it? He doesn't have that cloak.
From teleportation, from circles.
Yeah, I've got it.
I'll tell you.
It's the one I'm wearing. The one I'm wearing can go to a circle, so I could have just come to that circle. Dang, I'm an idiot.
You could write it down. 'Cause you
I
gotta-
will write it
Look
down.
through his notes to find the other teleportation circle he's using.
Oh yeah, is there anything like that in those notes? Probably not, since I so thorough.
He's got to have it written down somewhere. He's not a wizard,
Unless he's got it on his person in like a notebook.
I guess.
What'd you get on your investigation? He didn't seem to
19.
have anything. Nothing like
Yeah.
nothing stands out like that.
Should have brought
Okay.
Ariel. He would have found
Can
it.
Can I? We never would have left this room.
He'd still be in the turtle village.
Yeah, we never would have got here. The okay, can I teleport to this place? I've never been there before, so I can't teleport places I've never seen. Right?
You can with a description, but it's just difficult.
Your description is very limited.
My description's limited. I just used this thing. So what you're saying is that I'm gonna like end up popping up in a brick wall and it's gonna crush me.
Could end up popping up in the stomach of a Taras.
Yeah.
Boy, it's
In
awfully
10 days.
acidic in here.
In like 5 to 10 days, this is gonna be an awesome plan. So I guess I go back to the group with
Why do you do that?
tree stride.
There's no trees where you are.
You're right. There is no trees where I am. Well,
The
you
moment
know,
I was like, I saw you decide you're gonna go talk to Ravel, and I was like, we're never seeing him again.
how long does it take to get back from there to here, from here to there?
In mist form?
Yeah,
Oh, couple days.
Oh yeah, you could go up to the
I'm already misty.
where the beholder was and go out. We know that's the way we came in, is through that beholder. So there's
So-
got to be trees outside.
Oh yeah, once you get outside.
Oh yeah,
So it'd take you probably a couple hours to get out of the caves and.
even in the gas form, sweet. I'm already in the gas form right now, so
Maybe like an hour.
those were longer caves.
altogether.
Those were longer caves, I thought. All right, I'll scoot out to a tree and
Those turtles were a ways in.
okay. I'll
Okay.
I'm just sort
Yeah,
of thinking, it's
exit and
been
come out.
hours since we talked to Sunny Cheeks.
It's been real nice and hot.
Get it.
Tub.
Okay, so the rest of you at the other place. So the scorpion lifts up, as there's a kind of a jerk as it starts beginning to move. Hope comes over and says, "Sunny Cheeks will be back, right?"
Who's
Yeah.
I'm outside. They're inside.
Oh
Who's
yeah,
she
yeah,
talking
that's
to?
right, right. She's talking to Saren.
Okay.
She's concerned, she's
I'm
concerned
sure
with Sunny Cheeks.
he'll make his way back.
Zarik, you have as this thing begins to move, it begins to like step as its legs begin stepping. Immediately, in your mind, you can see Malefique, Zarik, just sitting there at the front gate, and you have a clear shot.
Blast!
Would it be a good idea? Is she still there? Would it be a good idea to shoot Malefique?
No. Why would you shoot Malefique?
Because the DM said I had a clear shot.
He's like, I want to take this thing for a spin.
Head explodes.
Got
Oh
it.
yeah, well, he got one shot off, and he wasted it on Malefique.
She says, "You know what, Saren, keep an eye on him. I got other things. I got other things I got to deal with." She leaves the cockpit. So it's just
I was
Saren,
only joking.
Saren and Zarik are in there, and there's a Maru at the door, just sort of guarding the door.
Sorry, do not shoot Malefique.
I was only joking. It was just a funny little
saw the
joke.
look
I
in
wasn't
your eye.
actually gonna do it.
Old
I
man.
thought it was pretty funny.
So as you are walking, kind of slowly, you step out. You say bye bye to Malefique as you begin cruising out, and you're in familiar territory here, and you can see what remains of Steam Cliff up ahead. And slowly, there's like a bob in the ship, and Eri, you can see this as the legs like curl up. It lifts up and curls up as this thing lifts and begins to hover in the air.
I look over the side. Is it like blowing air underneath, or is it just magically hovering?
Well, it is definitely magic. You
Okay,
don't
so it's not like super loud
No.
fans or anything.
No.
Okay.
the legs curl up and it begins to rise up. And those that can see outside, which I guess is everybody here, you can see there's a big dust cloud up ahead. Way out there, but there's just sort of this, like an Oklahoma windy day. There's just like this line of dust in the air. And you begin gliding your way over that way, and it begins picking up some speed as it's cruising that direction. You're going about... we'll say you're going about an hour for Tony Cheeks here. You're going about an hour, and you can see you can clearly make out within that dust there is a very, very large creature stomping around. Godzilla stomping around in that dust cloud. This is north of the lake, kind of like not too far from Port Illidan, where you guys are moving towards now. And you can see Sona clear as day, and you can see Sona has a something kind of buzzing around his head. And Sonny teach you teleporting?
Yep, I'm teleporting.
To what?
To a tree in Ryden.
So he's gonna have to find us.
Okay. So,
but he's still got gaseous form, so he should be able to catch up pretty quick.
Yeah. So you pop in, Rythed, town's empty.
He's scratching at the door.
I'm fast as heck, though.
Scratching at the door, and you're in people form?
But yeah, I have to be in people form
to tree thing, but
okay, so you land up, you're in Rythed, you're standing in the center of town, all quiet. There's nothing above you anymore. And you hear a door behind you.
Oh. Uh-oh.
And you see Gideon.
I turn and look.
And he says, "Hey,
oh.
Are you going with them?"
Oh, well, I can. What are you doing?
I had to step out and get something, and I just can I go with you?
Oh, yeah.
Great. Okay, let's go. They went that way. We'll catch up.
Oh, okay, cool. Too bad I can't turn you gaseous.
See you later.
Yeah, just fly away. Thanks for pointing me in the right direction. No, I'll walk with him.
You are not catching up. You walk.
Okay, well, I'll recast gaseous form on him.
Oh my god. It's like all the spell slots gone, and you're bringing Zarek to the party.
Oh, we can walk. I can't. I actually don't have the spell slots for it.
Wait, you don't?
You're right. No, Tree Stride's a level 5 spell.
Okay, but
no, gaseous form's level 5. I ain't wasting a level 6 spell on gaseous form.
Windwalk is level 6, and you only spent 2 spell slots.
Oh, Windwalk. I was thinking gaseous form.
You did what spell slots did you do? Because you got them back whenever you rested with Kale.
Yeah, I used 1 to get to Kale.
Well, you got that back because he already charged you.
Yep, but then I
used Windwalk, and then you used Tree Stride, or not? Yeah.
Yeah, just Windwalk and Tree Stride. Actually, yeah, I do.
Both level 6s.
Was I not supposed to bring him to the party? Oh well.
I
mean, we talked about it.
Windwalk's level 6.
He wasn't there. He was out.
I only have
we
one
talked about
level.
It before, right when we got there.
We were talking. I think we talked about that before we were drinking the potion. But either way.
Oh yeah.
Windwalk's a level 6 spell, and I only have 1 level 6 spell slot. I can Windwalk him. I mean, I can Tree Stride him if I wanted to. I ain't wasting a level 7.
He says, yeah, whenever we can't walk there, we'll never catch up if we walk. You got something?
Those are both level 6.
What are both level 6?
Windwalk and transport via plants. Tree Stride is something different.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Transport via plants. Level 6. You're right. So I would have had to use my level 7 spell slot to do what I did. So I actually
Well, you've
can't
only
cast
got-
it again.
You only got one level 6 slot?
Yep, I've got
At
one level 6 slot.
14?
Yep, and one level 7 slot.
Well, that's a bummer for you. So you can't cast it on him.
No, so I can't cast it on him. Why did you get left behind?
I just stepped out for a minute. And we need to hurry up there.
And they all forgot about you?
Man, it's... I guess it's just crazy. You know, within the crazy... It's crazy with...
Yeah, you're right. It is
what's going
crazy
on-
out there.
What's going on? I need to be there, though. I'm the one who fixes these things. What if something breaks? I need to be there.
Can you give me a repair manual? I could fly back and get you if something breaks. Well, no, I can't do that.
Your only other option would be to turn into an eagle and carry him.
Dang it.
Which would be take you a while.
I
to
know
catch
that
up.
I don't want him to go.
Yes, you do know that.
So I'm like, I don't have any way of getting both of us there. I've already cast my spells. I can get there quickly, but with just me and you walking, I don't think we're ever going to get there. You have like a user manual?
That's too complicated for that. No.
Oh.
Maybe you can... You gotta have something.
I don't
Start
have...
turning into gas. Be like, I can't come back. I don't know how it works.
Oh, the gas! It's taking me over. He doesn't know how magic works, or he does intimately.
He does actually.
I'm sorry, man. I don't have anything to help you.
Well, how are you gonna get there?
I already cast the spell, so I can turn into a gas cloud and fly away.
You just, like a fly, like a fly potion? We might have one of those.
I mean, if you got a fly potion, there's nothing I can... I mean, you can go anytime you want, right?
I don't know which one is it. Which one is...
Probably shouldn't just be drinking random potions in.
Do you know what it looks like?
No. I've never seen a potion in my life. That one I drank earlier today was the first one I've ever seen.
What'd
You know
you
how
drink?
expensive those things are?
What'd you drink?
I don't know. Made me feel special. Well, no, actually, it made me feel warm, I think. I don't really know. It was a weird sensation.
Warm? A potion? Where'd you get it from? Here?
Uh-oh.
I'm looking at my head like, damn it. No, I got it before we came here. I went into that big giant kale hot tub.
I don't know. This doesn't make any sense to me.
I could take you to Kale. Oh, and I can't take you to Kale because I can't. For the same reason I can't do anything else. Actually, I can take you to Kale, but then I'm stuck there, and that's not good. Oh wait, hold on. I'm working this out as I go.
He says, "Look, it's important that it's all gonna fall apart if I'm not there. If something breaks, I'm the only one that knows how to fix these things.
I mean,
What if something breaks?
if something breaks, then
What
I
if
think
one
we're
of the
screwed.
Maru like shorts out and starts going crazy?
Doesn't it take a long time to fix them? Is that like a field repair that you're going to be doing?
Yeah, I can do it. Someone needs to be able to do it. Do you know how to do it?
I could probably figure it out.
So many deceptions.
That's not a deception. That's full. That's full confidence, dude.
That's misplaced confidence.
Yeah, that's misplaced confidence. He's like, "You think you can figure it out?" Yeah, I mean, well, how hard can it be?
All right, well, get rid of this thing outside, and I'll just walk. I'll catch up.
What? What? Isn't it like a giant monster or something? You hear it crashing against the gate out there?
I think it's tired itself out now.
I think you're really huffing the copium down here.
face hurts.
Listen, I can take you to the tree, and that's it. That's all you got. You can go hang out with Kale. It's really nice up there. I have no way of getting you from here to where they are with me.
Can you get there and get back and get me?
How would I do that? The only way I can get there in any kind of time is turning, like I've said, into gas. And I can't pick you up because I don't have arms.
You guys are
And if I fly out
coming back and forth all the time. There's got to be something.
there's like a 10-day. Yeah. Okay. Let me explain that to you. It's a spell. It's called Tree Stride. I can go through a tree that I've been to. They're not near any trees I've been to. I've been to trees here, and I've been to a lot of trees, but not trees where they are.
You know,
You can also blame Saren.
a spell that can move you like that? Tree Stride? Move you to trees?
It's not
Yeah.
actually called Tree Stride. It's called
Oh, sorry.
Transport via Plants.
Transport via plants is what I meant to say.
What other spells do you know?
Uh-oh. He's on to you.
Well,
I'm fascinated with this. This isn't really the time for this, but I'm just fascinated with this with this magic and these abilities you have.
well, how'd you not notice?
I've been noticing. Hope
Oh,
always
okay.
makes me leave the room when you're here.
Oh. Huh. I thought you just were going somewhere. But listen, we can talk about that later. And also, I can't cast that spell. I don't know why I said that. The whole thing was that I was out of those spell slots. I mean, you don't know what a spell slot is. I don't even know what a spell slot is. I feel as though I can't cast it again. I can come back for you in a little while.
Yeah.
How about
okay.
that?
Okay.
I'll try my best to do that.
Okay. Don't tell Hope. Let's make it a surprise.
Okay. You gonna be good in here? It's like that gate gonna fall down?
I got a hiding place.
Okay, good. I'm gonna turn into gas and leave.
Okay. You zip towards the party. As you finally rejoin the party, you can see this giant scorpion flying, hovering by as it's like gliding over the land. Good night. This giant black scorpion is flying over the land and heading north. And you can see dust cloud, big Tarask, big something dragon-like buzzing around Sona's head.
So even the dragon's not that big compared to that thing.
Not compared to that thing. As you arrive, small reunion. There's like this maybe 15 Maru all together here. Not all of them have all their marbles. Old Ulf is here. There's a few repurposed ones, but most of them are still in one piece. But around the time you show up, you see that dragon that's spinning around Sona begin to head your way.
Oh man.
You land on the deck next to me.
Yeah, sure. Just one thing after the other.
Just see a
I
cloud come down
recorporate.
like, where's Kale?
Well, I tell you what. As my mouth reforms first, and I go, let me tell you something.
That's just a talking map in the
I'm
cloud.
just talking about clouds all around. There's just a mouth, and it's just spreading out. I go, let me tell you something. Kale was worthless the whole time, I think.
Yeah, I was kind of taken aback by how quickly you just jumped off to go talk to him, actually.
He was like a giant tree. I thought he could come out here and have a giant boxing match with a lizard or something, but he's useless. He's just a stupid island. People can go there, and he can protect them. You shut up and let me talk.
Okay.
You can't do nothing. The only thing he's good for is a magic pool that makes all your spells come back, and that's it.
That's a pretty good pool.
Otherwise, he's just like a big stupid island. He's just going to sit there and do nothing, but he apparently can protect people that are there. He said something about a storm, but it was really vague, and I didn't know if he meant like weather or like, that. And I pointed the thing flying towards us. Either way, I got this too.
Yeah.
And I pull the book out and hand it to. I pull the book out and I hand it to. Who else is up here?
It's
you?
just me.
Okay, well, I hand it to you.
I take it. Got this from Kale?
No, I got that from Ravelin's locked office.
You went to what? That's why you were gone for hours.
It took a while. They weren't there though.
They traveled the whole world in like an hour and a half.
Yeah, get off my back. I did this really fast.
I'll thumb through it. What is this? And I'll start looking through it.
What's your arcane? Are you trained in arcane?
Yes.
What's your skill?
It's +6.
Okay, so you go ahead and roll for it. This is some high level stuff. Thumbing through this, it's a lot. It's a lot.
16
Giving
with
you
reliable talent.
It give me a con save.
A con save. I don't like that at all. Ooh,
Okay.
17.
You begin this headache as you're looking at all these formulas and everything that he's got written in here. It's just like this pounding begins in your head. This is powerful stuff.
The magic on the page is straining your mind
Yeah.
because it's too much for you to comprehend.
It pays
brother.
to be too dumb to look at it like like Sunny Cheeks because he didn't know what he was looking at. But you're like, you're trying to figure
like, this is whatever.
but you can kind of gather what he
Pythagorean
had,
theorem is on here.
where it's something to do with the gems, and you don't know how he got them in people, but something to do with the gems and sorcerers. I mean,
There was also a room full of treasure, but you know, I couldn't
There was
really
a room
carry it.
full of, and you took nothing.
Well, all the good treasure was in a locked box, and I couldn't get in there. Well, I did get in there as gas, but I can't carry stuff out, so I was kind of screwed. And I really didn't have a lot of time. We can go back sometime, though. Seems like they totally abandoned the place.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I figure it's there. It's in a locked room. No one's going for it. At some point, I'll take you back, and you can unlock it.
how will you get back?
Same way I went there last time. I'll just go there.
Yes, but now it has to recharge for like a week, right?
Well, there's some trees, like, right outside the cave that I could transport to.
The correct
Be a
answer is
plant.
I found.
Oh, and there's a teleport circle in there.
teleportation circle.
The trees, I'm remembering the trees. Listen, it's been a long
Did
day.
you write it down?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Oh, good. Well, then it should be very easy.
I don't know. Wait. I think about the cloak, and while I'm thinking to the DM. It goes there perfectly every time. I don't have to wait for the 10-day timer.
Not on a teleportation circle.
Boom.
A permanent.
Heck, we can go there right now.
permanent
It's just
teleportation
coming
circle.
back is the hard part.
Maybe we could help our friends first then.
Oh yeah, how's Zarik holding up? Has he gotten the life sucked out of him yet?
I don't know. I think I don't know. I've not been down there. It's a bit too small for my comfort. I stayed out here.
The dragon is getting very close.
Can I see the window of the cockpit from where I am?
Yeah, you can probably peek down in there.
I look
Walk to
down
the
there.
front.
See Zarik's like locked in. He
Yeah,
looks
he's
real intense.
Locked in a chair. He's got a little drool coming out. Zarik, this dragon is getting real close, and you can smell it. You've got
Oh man.
as soon as it hits
Blow me.
around 1,000 feet away. This is where our hideout will end on. You get this tingling sensation in your mind. He is in range for the big gun. If you want to end us with a shot. If you don't, we can end it here.
Nah, dude, fire the gun.
All right. As far as I know, this dragon is an enemy, and you know what?
Oh, you know it's an enemy. It's Omira. You saw her before.
That's right. I never really liked Omira, so I'm shooting her down.
Not little Omira. This is big Omira. Big bad Omira.
This is the evil Omira.
Well,
Well, they're both they're both evil. It's the mama Omira.
One of them's just smaller.
the little one
This
I
is
felt like
Amara's
was just,
worse.
Chaotic
opportunistic.
neutral. Yeah.
I'm shooting Omira.
Okay,
I'm shooting Big Mama.
roll me. We'll just do for now. We'll just do. Just roll me a d20 plus. Let's do it to hit. Just roll me to hit, and then we'll give you your modifier better. 'Cause
Alright.
this is-
But basketball is a peaceful planet.
Send me the stats. I'll have it converted to con with ChatGPT, Claude AI.
Well, oh,
All right. So I got a thing.
yeah. Let's see it.
Or I can give myself advantage. Oh, hang on, that's not it.
No, none of your.
minute.
Well, what is it?
None of my things work.
Probably not. You're not swinging a sword.
All right, fine.
Well, your draconic
That's a
tie would
5.
maybe work, but it's not within 10 feet of you. So
What'd you get?
A 5. So just my to hit.
Yeah, just do like a normal, like you're swinging a sword.
Okay, so
you're
that's
gonna miss. So I
15.
don't. You don't need to tell me. So
Man,
Saren, you
what a
see
disappointing ending.
Zarik's eyes close, and he lets out a draconic cry as the whole thing like charges up, and this blast of lightning shoots out from the tail, the top of the tail, blasts out, and goes way wide of this dragon.
I'm still learning the
David,
controls,
roll me a
alright?
d6.
This kind of
Look
makes me
over it.
question them like blasting normal like dudes outside the gate with this thing.
I look
Dude.
over at Sunny Cheeks. He missed.
Okay,
I saw
so
that.
he's like screaming, and all of a sudden, like this lightning starts coming down through the chair, and the chair starts zapping and zapping and zapping. I need Saren to make me a deck save as this lightning is flashing out from the chair where Zarik is sitting.
This is an execution chair. Are you crazy? These people are freaking crazy.
They set him down the chair and go, I'm going to put a wet towel on your
Okay.
head. It's just for comfort.
So you dodge out of the
Roll
way
on two.
as a lightning bolt blasts right by you. Scars up the ship a little bit, but other than that, you're fine. And that's where we'll end.
I'll look
Hot
back.
diggity.
Aim!
Did I take any damage? Oh, wow, good.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, man. Cookies are...
I'll give you some more of these rules, but you do have an overload mode if you want to sacrifice yourself some more.
How many more shots does he? How long does it take to
Shoots-
recharge?
Every other turn, he can shoot the big gun and he can shoot the little guns every turn.
Oh, okay. Well, should take like a number of turns for Omiro to move 1,000 feet. So maybe you'll get a couple more shots before she gets here.
You get one more shot.
Maybe one of them will land.
Hopefully. Maybe next week I'll be rolling incredibly well.
Oh, she's only got
One can hope.
She's only got 546 hit points.
Well, hopefully this cannon that can vaporize a little guy is
Good
gonna
amount of
It
use-
doesn't vaporize him. It
just
just
aim for a wing.
it just blasts him. They're
He
not.
puts a hole in the wing and then it can't fly.
All right, that's it. Bye, Twitch.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.